Hey, this is Danny from the Magic Our Way podcast, and you guys are listening to the BS Podcast Network.
Hey man, what up? You're listening to the Magic Our Way podcast with your hosts, Kevin, Danny, Eli, and Lee, man. These are some good old boys from New Orleans, and you should just kick back, open your ear holes, and listen, man. Have fun. JMU saying stooch to the dooch.
Jumbo, everyone.
Harambe.
And welcome to another edition of
The Magic Our Way.
Magic Our Way.
Magic Our Way.
Magic Our Way.
The Magic Our Way podcast.
They are truly magical and whatnot.
Asante San, everyone. You are listening to the Magic Our Way podcast from New Orleans, Louisiana, in the United States of America. We are artistic buffs talking about Disney stuff, and this is the show in which every opinion is welcome. MagicOurWay.com is where you can find us. We present another Did You Notice episode focusing on PizzeRizzo and Mama Melrose. My name is Kevin.
And I'm Danny.
And on this show, we follow the Disney concept of edutainment, where we focus on your entertainment, and along the way, you just might learn a thing or two.
Hey.
As always, to join in our discussion, we have our resident comic genius from ivorycomics.com, Mr. Eli Ivory. How you doing, sir?
Oh, good. Just another lovely evening to be truly magical and whatnot. How you gentlemen doing today?
Whatnot?
You are very lit.
I'm lit up. I am lit pretty good.
And I'm not talking about the proper 12.
No, neither was I.
Ah,
Yes, man. Ready for my close-up, Miss Individual.
makeup.
Yeah, right. Very
And
bright.
person that never needs any makeup is actually here in the studio. It's our resident travel agent from Magical Moments Vacations, the Shaggy TA, Lee Lastavica. What's up, man?
I don't have much face left to put makeup on. It's like all covered with beard and
like
mustache
you have eternal
and
mask.
eyebrows. And,
Covered with beard
yeah,
and
so
eyebrow.
I don't need too much makeup.
You could be somebody that works on the set.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the grip or whatever it's called.
Grip?
Yeah.
I'll be a grip.
All right.
Grip?
The live grip. Grip it live.
All right, guys, look, make sure that you are subscribed to us on YouTube, man. Great things are coming in the near future. We had a video that we released last week, and we're also doing some videos, portions from our different podcasts and whatnot. So definitely make sure you subscribe to us. That way you can see us do our thing, man. It's going to be awesome. And when you go on there, make sure you like the videos. Make sure you also comment, because every opinion is always welcome on the Magic Our Way podcast. So, yeah, definitely let us know your thoughts. So, as we mentioned at the top of the show, we're doing another Did You Notice episode. Lee, won't you give the listeners a little taste of what you got going on for tonight?
Taste. I like you said taste, because we're going to be doing PizzeRizzo.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so that ties in right together. We're going to also delve
Because that's
into...
good pizza, right?
It's pizza. I mean, pizza's like sex. Even if it's not good, it's pretty good, you know?
I thought you were going to say it's sticky.
No.
It's cheesy?
Spicy.
There's a lot of pepperoni?
Spicy.
You know, there's yeast involved.
Oh.
Wow.
All right.
That's a good way to start.
Well, thanks for tuning into the Magic Our Way podcast.
You
We're
can
so
hit that
sorry.
unsubscribe button now. We apologize for anything.
Oops, wait. All right,
Yeah. So we're going to be talking about PizzeRizzo and Mama Melrose today.
Yeast.
Okay.
Good stuff.
Well, good. That should be fun, man. We'll dive into that delectable deliciousness that is those two restaurants.
Yeah. Dive right in.
Dive right on in.
To some pie.
Just
The
dive
Yeasty
in.
Boys.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Nice.
All yours.
All right, guys. So, look, enough of our jibber jabber. Let's go discuss some Hollywood Studios magic. And here we are on the hub, and that different music that you heard just means that we're doing something special for this hub. And we are revisiting the Hollywood Studios, and specifically we're talking about we're doing the Did You Notice series of episodes with this particular hub. And so for this particular segment, we are talking about PizzeRizzo and Mama Melrose. And make sure you go back and check out our other Did You Notice shows with the Hollywood Studios. We talked about Hollywood Boulevard. We talked about Echo Lake and all that area. Yeah. So a lot of good fun in there, a lot of good conversations, a lot of good learning, a lot of good history. And then we're about to deliver the same kind of thing. So I'm going to toss it over to Lee, who's going to take us through this particular journey. So Lee, take it on, man.
All right, let's go. Also, if you check the last episode in this series, we talked about Muppets, Muppets Courtyard, Muppet Vision 3D. And so we're kind of taking the next step from there. So we're leaving that area. And at this point in our journey, maybe we're hungry for a little lunch.
Yeah?
Well, good luck with them being open. They were never open.
Well, that's a challenge. I think they close at 4, and I'm not even sure what they're closing, if they're even open right now during COVID and that kind of stuff. But ever since they opened, it was never the full-time restaurant.
I've tried a few times, yeah.
Yeah, so if you can get over there, it's definitely worth it. Even if you don't want to eat there, it's just a lot of cool stuff to check out, go inside the restaurant, and that's what we're going to talk about today. All those cool little details, all the hidden gems, the inside jokes, all that stuff. And being that it's Muppets, there's definitely a lot of that in there. That's why we're able to do a whole show on just this one restaurant, or these 2 restaurants.
I've never eaten there. Have y'all eaten there yet?
No, I haven't, but it wasn't from a lack of trying.
I mean, I've been to Pizza Planet, the one before it.
Yes,
I
of course.
have yet to try this new one. I guess a relatively new one. New to me. So I'm curious.
Look, we tried. That's all I can say.
Yeah, you really got to go for like lunch, because it's, again, even during regular park time, no COVID stuff, they close like at 4 o'clock. So I think the challenge for me is that by the time I get over to Muppets, because you go to Tower of Terror, you do Rock and Roller Coaster, you go over to Star Wars,
Who Wants
Galaxy's
Pizza for
Edge,
breakfast?
All that kind of stuff. So by the time you get over to that side of the park, it's usually in the evening. So
Right, but I mean, the earliest you could possibly want pizza is like 11, and then they're closed by like 3 or 4.
And that's all you get.
That's all you get. I mean, so you got to kind of hit that window. Well, I don't know. It could have changed now, but I'm telling you what it was like when I went there.
Yeah. So, but again, if you're in that area, go check it out. Even if you're not a big fan of Disney pizza, which I'm not really a big fan of Disney pizza, but it's still a fun place to check out.
Sure.
All right, so PizzeRizzo is located on Grand Avenue. Now, Grand Avenue in LA is an actual street. In Los Angeles, it's lined with numerous museums, theaters, concert venues. Also, it is the home of the Walt Disney Concert Hall. And that's, again, at Grand Avenue in Los Angeles.
That's where you take the pictures with the princesses, right?
Oh, maybe. I guess you
Unofficial princesses?
Yes.
There's probably Spider-Man out there, too. And all there's all kinds of people you can take pictures with.
Voltron and Batman. And
Just make sure to tip them.
Thundercat.
yeah.
several slave Leias.
Yeah.
You don't want to be chased down the street by She-Ra.
Snarf. Guy on his all 4 arm, hands and knees, dressed up as Snarf.
Now, before...
I was waiting to see who was brave enough to do a Snarf impression.
I was thinking about it.
Backing up, originally...
Back that thing up.
Back the truck up.
Do that.
Originally, there were supposed to be 2 restaurants in this area. There's supposed to be the Swedish Chef's Video Cooking School and Great Gonzo's Pizza Pandemonium Parlor. That was the original concept for this area to go along with the Muppets Courtyard and Muppet Vision 3D, et cetera, et cetera. The Swedish Chef concept would have, allowed the guests to watch the chef, of course, in all his zaniness, trying to prepare their meals. Hilarity ensues as the chef bungles his way through the kitchen, that kind of stuff. Gonzo's was going to actually feature Rizzo and his friends scurrying through the restaurant. There would be some animatronics that would deliver your food by an overhead rail system. So that was all supposed to be part of the original whole Muppets area.
Yeah, Gonzo's, that was supposed to be like they were going to be going into businesses. Like they had the fad at the time of the Planet Hollywoods and the fashion cafes where all these celebrities, got into the restaurant business and they'd open up these...
Sly Stallone.
Right, exactly.
Took a picture of them together with big cigars.
Right, and all their props and stuff would hang on the walls. So that was the concept behind Gonzo's, which was that Rizzo and Gonzo went in together and they opened up this restaurant, and there was props from they'd be showing the Muppet Show on cameras up ahead. And if memory serves, like there was going to be like how you go into Mama Melrose and like they have the overhead air ducts. You know what I'm talking about? There was going to be times, so like you'd be sitting there eating, and they'd cut from the clips like, now an update from the kitchen where we're checking in with Gonzo and Rizzo on the status of your meal, and they're like, oh, everything's going great, and meanwhile behind them everything's going crazy, and then Carmela gets sucked up, the chicken, gets sucked up into the air vent, and Gonzo has to go after her, and so you would hear them overhead in the air vents as you were having your meal. So it was like, to this day, they still have these. That's why they were originally put in there, was so that Gonzo could chase Carmela the chicken around over your head.
That'd be awesome.
Yes, wouldn't that be? So it was a really cool concept for a restaurant, man. Kind of bummed we did not get that.
Could have called it Ronzo's.
Ronzo's.
Rizzo and Gonzo. Ronzo. Ronzo Roasters.
That sounds dirty.
Right?
Oh, like they even said like at some point in time, like the kitchen would just explode. Like all of a sudden the doors would just bust open. There'd be like smoking chicken feathers and everything, like, which I don't know how hygienic that is to do around people's food.
Will Sweetums come around with a bucket of water?
That's not a bad idea.
Like one ice cube in the bucket.
Right.
It was supposed to be a really cool restaurant. It really,
Why didn't we get it?
because Jim Henson died.
Yeah.
and
That's right.
Disney was like, this ain't worth as much, so now maybe we don't pay you. There's like they were working on a handshake deal.
Right.
And so when Jim died, they're like, well, Disney felt like redoing the deal because they didn't think the Muppets were worth as much with Jim gone. And the family was like, go to hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? That's a
So,
dirty pool.
They were kind enough to be a look. This was the last thing Jim worked on was Muppet Vision 3D, so y'all can keep that, but nothing new. And that whole area was built for the Muppets.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's exactly as Danny said. That basically that all fell through, and Jim Henson passed away. Both those projects were scrapped. Swedish Chef would become a place where they'd showcase movie props and things like that, and eventually that would turn into Pizza Planet. And then Gonzo's would become Mama Melrose. Mm-hmm. And yeah, so since I said Mama Melrose, let's spend just a little bit of time here. I'm going to just let the guy that does it best do this. I'm going to read Jim Corcus. His
he's on the show?
Yeah, he's coming in right now.
Oh,
he's coming
sweet.
live.
Oh, okay.
Let me interpret for the Jim Corcus. I don't even know what Jim Corcus sounds like. I wouldn't even know how to do an imitation.
Just give it your best try.
You're going to plagiarize a man? You didn't even have the decency to listen to an interview or buy a book?
Well, I don't know his voice. I can read his book. It's still in my head is my voice.
Copy and pasted this off of like an online article, right?
Pretty much.
Is he your hero, Mr. Corcus?
Mr. Corcus. So.
He's my. I like Corcus.
All right. Well, how does he sound? Like, if you can help Lee, like, visualize the voice, like, you know, when he does.
No,
Well,
that's Jim Hill.
that's the wrong Jim. Sorry.
well.
Wow, wow, wow.
Wow.
Let me give him a sexy voice.
All right,
Go ahead, stud
All right.
puppy.
So,
look in the camera as you do it.
Yeah, lovingly.
according
Yes.
to the official storyline, a young girl in a small Sicilian village in Italy fell in love with the magic of Hollywood movies while she worked in her father's restaurant.
Yo, Adrian.
Her father loved her dearly and shared with her all his special secret recipes that his restaurant.
Somebody better call somebody. He's sharing all the.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
that
can't
does
have
not
that.
sound right.
Yeah. All the secret recipes that made his restaurant such a favorite place for people to eat.
Tony Satcheries.
Tony Shasheries. Slap your mama.
What? Yeah. Recipe.
So at the age of 16, she sailed for America and found a movie career as a stand-in for actresses with names like Gina, Sophia, and Anna. So again, some Italian actresses she would do stand-in roles for.
All right.
Secret recipe.
So while she waited with the other extras behind the scenes, she would cook Italian dishes with a little California flavor for her friends. Realizing that her dreams of stardom were not coming true, she opened her own Italian restaurant on the back lot.
Aw.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Backlot.
Back lot.
A little Cali Italian.
Cali Tally.
Yeah.
The new restaurant provided meals for a variety of Hollywood types, from actors to the film crew to producers and directors. Her flamboyant approach to life reminded the Hollywood studio moguls of the town's eccentric Melrose Avenue, so they nicknamed her Mama Melrose.
Mama Melrose.
Mama Melrose.
Good Lord. She was only 16 and she's already Mama Melrose. Man.
She's grown a little. She's come to Hollywood. You know, she's worked
Hollywood
in-
ages people, I hear.
Greatly, apparently.
Well, apparently they dashed her dreams. I mean, she had to fall back in this restaurant stuff.
Yeah. So it was a name so descriptive of her that it stuck, and even today, no one can recall what her actual name might have been.
Oh, well, geez.
Oh, that's cold.
Anna, Gina, Sophia, any of those Italian names.
Gina two times.
Mario. The restaurant became the location where Italy meets California in the heart of the backlot. It was housed in a warehouse that was used for storing film equipment. With an exterior facade prized by motion picture studios for shooting films based in New York City's Little Italy. Mama Melrose and her friends converted the interior with what little funds they had into a family restaurant. But that is why the interior still has an industrial-looking light fixtures, high ceilings, clearly visible air ducts, brick walls covered with graffiti, worn floorboards, and those are all worn from moving around heavy film equipment, this kind of stuff.
Yeah, right.
Graffiti. So they did like break dance and stuff. They like break dancing tournaments.
It was, it was a warehouse.
Yeah, they threw a piece of cardboard down and went at it.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
80 style.
What the Melrose girls in the house up in here? Who wants some?
To make the massive space appear more inviting.
And who doesn't?
Yes.
All the time.
Mama decorated with whatever she had available. Hollywood memorabilia she'd gathered during her years in the film business, and numerous items from Italy in order to remember and honor her family back home. That is the reason the interior is such a mishmash of everything from Italian paintings to Hollywood movie posters to records of famous Italian singers, pennants of California sports teams, license plates, cooking utensils, you name it.
This is one of the least interesting backstories I've ever heard.
I was going to ask, did she not bring her family over to come hang out?
I guess not.
Yeah.
That's a cool lady.
Can't remember her name. Who was Mama Melrose, and that's why none of this that you see makes any sense.
It's a mishmash.
It's a mishmash.
It's a mishmash.
Yeah, we don't know who she was, and
she had a warehouse with graffiti. She didn't even break dance in it.
Right.
Hey, I don't even know it was a good thing to say.
Different time.
Yeah.
What, break dancing?
It was a much different time. Breakdancing, jams, and jellies.
Yeah.
Spaghetti noodles.
yeah.
Spaghetti noodles. That's
I'm just
right.
saying, like, what did she have against her family? Because, the family bond's supposed to be strong.
You never go against the family.
That's it. Never rat on your friends.
Now, if you notice, there's a wall with celebrity photos in here, and there's actually a story to this. So this is something you may not know.
Oh,
I didn't know.
Was there break dancing here, too?
No.
Just checking.
So this is actually not an imagineered backstory, but something that actually occurred in Disney's MGM's Hollywood Studios first opened. Okay. So these autographed portrait cards were part of a Disney program called the Star Today program.
Oh, you're talking about the pictures on the wall at Mama Melrose.
Pictures on the wall at Mama Melrose.
Okay.
Those are actual actors and things like that.
Actual
and so,
actors.
when this program called Star Today, this was happening when they first opened at MGM Studios. Okay.
It'd be great if they had like a restaurant based on stunt doubles. And it was all like framed pictures of the stunt doubles, and so they would like
They would do that at Backlot. They should do that at Backlot.
Yes, there you go. And it would be like, this is Steve Conroy, but he's supposed to be Sean Connery's stunt double, so he's made up to look like, and like everybody's in makeup to look like the different celebrities on the wall.
And the wait staff could actually be stunt people, and they could do things while they're serving your food.
Exactly.
Throw someone through a plate glass window in the middle of the restaurant. Slam someone on the table and break the table.
Smash somebody with a breakaway glass, with a beer bottle.
When the kitchen explodes, the guy actually runs out on fire.
Yeah.
That guy's on fire.
And the waiter's like, excuse me, and he takes your water and puts the fire out. That would be awesome.
Turns out to be gasoline, and it's a bigger flame.
Oh. Copyright Magic Our Way.
There you go.
We did it first.
Some guy parachutes through the skyline with your meal. That'd be awesome.
And then Kool-Aid Man busts through, and then Herbie Lubbock's right behind him.
It's better than a wall full of B-level celebrities.
I kind of agree with that.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, right? They're all B-level. I mean, B-level maybe.
B might
B-level maybe.
They're teetering. They're on the verge of flunking.
Yeah. So this is the reason why. So that concept, the Star Today program, was put in place to reinforce the idea that the theme park guests had come to Hollywood, and they were in the midst of a real working film studio. Okay. So almost every day, a celebrity would make an appearance at the theme park. That would maybe include a motorcade parade down Hollywood Boulevard. They would have the star in the back of a vintage automobile to the crowd. It would look like a little parade. And these would be actual actors that would participate in these things. Okay, they might even have a little handprint ceremony in front of the Chinese theater.
Oh, I think I might have seen that.
Yeah, it makes sense. I don't think I've ever seen the handprint ceremony.
I never saw it, but I think I remember seeing the cavalcade. I think it was Rosemary Clooney.
Yeah,
Was
Maybe.
it?
Well, like one of the ones when I was there. I think I remember seeing something like that.
I don't remember, but it does make sense.
yeah. I mean, they would have like what they call star conversations, where the star of the day would walk around and answer questions from the audience, and they gave out these autographed portrait cards. That's where these cards came from. And so when you got them, that was like a kind of a little souvenir they gave you, and
They were autographed, or did you hold on to them and then like when you saw it, like when
they would hand them out during their if that person was in the park that day, they would hand out their pictures, autographed pictures.
So they were already autographed. You didn't like stand in line and get them autographed.
Yeah, the autographed portrait cards were printed out already, and so you had an opportunity to get the celebrity to sign them.
Because I was going to say, like in today's world, it's like, oh, here's the card, and if you want to sign, it's $25.
Right. Like, but you minus B level.
Yeah, that's comic convention mathematics.
Yes. If it's a group, 75.
The pitch is free, unless
But
you don't want the
signature
autograph. Then the pitch is
$25.
$5.
Yeah.
So no, but they would autograph them for you there at the studios.
Oh wow,
It's pretty cool.
Sometimes, depending on the celebrity, they might be there for a few days. And there was just always people there that were the star of the day. Okay.
Did y'all ever see any stars at Hollywood Studios?
What do you mean?
When you were just touring the parks?
Like
Oh,
see
no.
actual
see an
star?
actual, like a
Celebrity?
star in the park. Yeah,
Never.
celebrity. Yeah,
Never.
Oh.
I saw one.
Really?
He wasn't like I don't think he.
Oh, wait, I
think
take
it was
that
just-
back. I take that back. Dad saw Jim Kelly there when we were there.
Oh, there you go.
And he pointed him out to me, but he was walking away, so I couldn't swear that was Jim Kelly. But he said Jim Kelly, quarterback from the Buffalo
Yeah, for
Bills.
Buffalo Bills.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had Warwick Davis cross my path.
Well, you would notice.
Yeah,
Yes.
I didn't realize it was him, and I was like, "Oh, look at this little dude. I wonder who that is." And then he diagonally crosses my path. I'm like, "Wait, holy crap! That's Warwick Davis."
I like how I was like, oh, who's this little dude? Oh, it's Warwick Davis. Not like, wow, this little dude. Look at that. Like,
Yeah.
Look at this man.
yeah, like that didn't catch your attention. That happens every day.
Yeah.
But that's Warwick Davis.
Well, yeah, it's Warwick Davis. Now
Yeah.
he was an even bigger little dude.
Cool.
Yeah, that was like the only
So
celebrity
did you
sighting I
say
saw at the
hello,
parks.
or?
No, he was with his family, and it looked like he was trying to catch
He had
a
a
fast
fast
pass or
pass.
something. Yeah,
You were
He was like a-
starstruck.
Why don't you just pick him up and like, I'll get you there, Warwick.
Come on with me.
Get on my shoulders.
We'll get there together.
Well, I couldn't remember.
Piggyback.
Yeah, to be honest, it's like I didn't want to confuse him with. I think at the time I didn't want to confuse him with like Mini-Me, Vern Troyer.
Oh,
And so
wow.
I guess I couldn't remember the name, but I didn't want to just like shout it out either because he was like he was like,
So
he
you
looked like he was
weren't
on a mission
You weren't 100% positive in the moment.
in the moment until he crossed my path and I looked over to my right. And I'm like,
got
oh
it.
crap,
Damn.
that is Warwick
Yeah.
Davis. Dang it.
Interesting, man.
Well,
Yeah.
you did the right thing. You didn't want to make the wrong call on that
No,
one.
but and he was with his family. I didn't want to bother him in the parks and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
You
If he was
used
just
to
sitting
that.
around, eating popcorn, I'd be like, dude, it's you.
Why?
It's you.
How often are
You're
celebrities
you.
just sitting there by themselves?
Exactly.
It's
Doesn't happen.
right. It's something to where, at some point in time, you're interrupting something to say hello.
Unless they sea level. And then,
Unless
they totally by themselves. Like,
Or-
don't you know me?
Unless you're paying.
Yeah,
Take
right,
the
right,
picture.
right.
Yeah, that's a good point.
At Comic-Con.
Yeah.
All right, so as you alluded to, Danny, like the celebrities range from A-list to D-list and covered everywhere from music, television, and music.
Movies.
The Star Today program was discontinued after about a year and a half. It just became too difficult and expensive to get recognizable celebrities to participate.
That makes sense. You got to fly them all the way out from Hollywood.
Yeah,
It's not like they're just hanging around Orlando,
true that.
like
true
In
that.
Sync or something. Like that.
Yeah, but are they doing Disney movies and stuff like that at this time?
And they weren't
For the
shooting a lot of
celebrities?
movies.
I was going to say, I'm sure they thought that there would be celebrities there forever. I mean, because the
That was the
working movie
concept.
studio would work, but it didn't work.
Should have put that in the contract.
And I'm
what
sure
it
the
should've
celebrities were over here like, wait, I took this flat fee and I'm signing autographs and I'm doing all these. And no.
Yeah. I don't care if y'all make a call out of me or not. Where's the money?
I need Craft Studios. Where's Craft Studios?
I need more. I need more.
Craft Services. I'm sorry.
I need more. I need
I need
more
a-
catering.
I need a
Some Kraft
walnuts.
cheese, you be less celebrity.
I need some
Yeah.
green M&Ms.
You ain't did nothing but a cheesy horror movie that threw ketchup on you. Hey, ain't worth the card signing.
They had like the second runner up for Miss America.
Yeah, like one.
I mean,
big part
nowadays
of
they
Fall
probably have
Guys.
like
Yeah,
the Wives of Atlanta or whatever.
Or YouTube
Right.
stars.
Yeah, reality
probably.
TV.
the fourth contestant on Naked and Afraid, or
Bachelor.
right?
Yeah, Survivor. and all
Richard
them.
from Survivor.
Yeah, now
Yeah.
whatever YouTube celebrities, whatever TikTok dance thing, whatever.
YouTube celebrity. We're on YouTube.
Oh, let's go. Let's do this.
Yeah, let's
make
go
a
hang out.
card.
Let's go sit around so
Man,
people can
sign
talk
some
to us
stuff.
and not know who we are.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
All they got to pay us is some PizzeRizzo pizza, right?
Yeah, you feed us and give us drink. We'll
Just let us in the
Sign
parks.
every
That's
we
Sign
fine.
become
Fine.
your fan.
Yes.
Just let us in the parks. That's all we want.
Yeah, that too.
All right, go ahead. Lee.
But that's it. So there's like a little mini museum that honors all those celebrities, and so that could be confusing while you're there. You might not know where that came from and why those pictures are on display.
Nice.
Interesting. Yeah, I always wondered about that. They were always faded. They never
Yeah.
added new to them.
Right.
So that makes sense.
Yeah, that's why, because there was part of that program, the Star Today program.
Start today, gone tomorrow. That's right.
All right. So
Washing cars tomorrow.
Yes.
That's something like I do now. Like whenever I watch like a movie, like I was watching Silver Streak yesterday, and then I'm watching. I'm like, he's dead. He's dead. He's dead. Oh shoot, that's Fred Willard. He just died. Like you can't watch these old movies anymore and be like, oh, everyone's dead.
We're getting to that age, I guess, huh?
Yes.
Yes.
all right, so let's fast forward to 2016. And that's where we're going to see Pizza Planet transformed into PizzeRizzo.
Aha.
So this is right away. This is something you may not notice. So on the outside of the storefront, you'll see a sign that states "the best pizza on the planet." But the way the sign is made, the font, you notice "pizza" and "planet" before the other words. So that is
font.
obviously a tribute to the old Pizza Planet. That's what this is where Pizza Planet used to be. Next, there's another. Obviously, there's a lot of rat references here in PizzeRizzo, but there's some neon.
Rizzo's
signage.
a rat.
He's a rat.
In case
That's right.
anybody listening has no idea who Rizzo is.
Yeah,
That's a good point. We should
Rizzo the
say
Rat.
that.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was voiced by Steve Whitmire, who was fired pretty unceremoniously right after they opened this.
Oh wow.
That's wrong.
Oh, wow.
He created the character of Rizzo the Rat and voiced him for many. It's what he was known for before he took over Kermit. And they fired him and took his character and made a pizza restaurant with it.
Yeah.
And you still see him
serves
in
crappy
the
pizza.
You see Rizzo at the pre-show.
Yes.
Comes out. Hello, welcome to my park.
Yeah, dress up like Mickey Mouse. And
So that's
stuff.
Rizzo. In case
That's Rizzo.
anybody has no idea who Rizzo is.
That's
Yeah, just in
crazy.
case.
Take that from that dude.
He's a
Actor
rat.
is.
He's a rat.
He's
What
a
a
rat.
rat.
He's a pizza rat.
He's a rat. He doesn't cook. He's not a cooking rat.
He's
Thank
not a-
God.
He might actually. I don't know. I'm judging
Well,
prematurely.
yeah, he
here.
was. If you watch the Muppets Take Manhattan, is that whole scene where the rats are all cooking in the kitchen, and Rizzo is definitely one of them.
Oh, well, I agree.
Oh yeah, they go
Yes.
there like everybody turns around. And they
So
look.
he's Remy's along, I guess,
Yeah,
inspiration.
long
Yes.
lost. The
right,
New York-
well before
the
there was
New
a
York
Remy.
version of Remy.
Yes. No, but to your point, yeah, like they were originally like. There's a point in that movie where one of the diners asks the guy who owns the restaurant, I can't remember his name, is like, what happened to all the rat waiters and stuff like that? People were complaining, so we just put them in the kitchen instead. So you see this whole thing of them cooking the food, and they're diving into the pot of coffee, and
spinning around.
yeah,
and stuff.
skating on butter
Yeah,
on the frying pan.
Oh,
Yeah.
I remember
That's
this scene
right.
now.
Yes, right.
Ah, that triggered my memory. Wow.
Right.
Okay.
man.
That's funny. All right, so also on the outside of the restaurant, you'll see this neon sign. It says the city's top-rated pizza, PizzeRizzo. But the what you may not notice if you stand around long enough, some of the lights will turn off, and so the only thing that's lit will say it's rat pizza. PizzeRizzo.
That's tasty.
That's if you're sticking around there at night when it's not open.
Yeah. Yeah.
You see the
that's
roaches
good.
come out from there like, God, that was the best rat pizza I ever ate. Yeah.
And guys, we'll have all these links and stuff in our show
Some
notes as
pictures
well.
and stuff. Yeah. So, also outside, look for the crates of heckler tomatoes. This should be a reference to the famous Muppet hecklers Statler and Waldorf.
I don't think it is.
I don't know. It's heckler tomatoes. And they're hecklers.
It is, but like, do you ever who watched Muppet Babies?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's the only time I've ever seen tomatoes used. And whenever Baby Fozzie would he'd always every episode would tell a bad joke, and
they'd
he'd
throw
get pelted by tomatoes.
Tomatoes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you'd hear an invisible audience booing.
Yes.
And that happened every single time. I've never seen Statler and Waldorf throw tomatoes. I mean, they heckle.
That's true.
But that might be a reference to... Now,
maybe they own Heckler tomatoes.
Sure, could be.
Maybe that's what it is.
And they did make an appearance on Muppet Babies, but still, they did not throw tomatoes.
Were they old in Muppet Babies?
Yes, no, they were old people. They were like
they should have been
Uncle
babies.
Statler and Uncle Waldorf.
Oh, they were uncles.
Yes,
okay, that makes sense. I would have liked to see little baby Statler.
Oh, well.
I was picturing
Did
they
you
were just
poop your
adults.
pants?
Go change Fozzie.
He still stinks.
Why do I... why do I stink? No, you smell better.
Oh,
We
man.
lay down training pads for Ralph.
All right. Well,
So that's my guess.
that's a good concept.
It
makes
makes
sense.
sense.
But yeah,
It's the only instance of tomatoes being used that I've ever known in a Muppets world.
yeah. Well, you can see in this, actually, if you look on the sign where there's the tomato loading zone, you can see people have thrown tomatoes at the wall and stuff like
Okay.
that. So
Oh, that's cool.
it's
Okay.
definitely there. No parking, no standing, no stopping, no kidding. All right. Now, if you've ever seen a restaurant, especially like a mom and pop restaurant, they always have like their first dollar bill that they made, like the first money they took in. They always
Yeah,
have it
George
framed.
Jefferson had the same thing.
Yeah. So that's a pretty common thing that restaurants do, and they have it at PizzeRizzo too. But the joke is, if you find it, there's a framed. It says "Our First Dollar," but it looks like Pepe left an IOU.
Pepe the King Prawn?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay.
And the note says, "Rizzo, down to my last monies, so I took your first monies." IOU Pepe.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
He's funny.
He's funny. He is
yeah,
funny.
I do like him.
I like
He's
Baby,
the
yeah.
best addition that they've done in a long, long, long time. I was going to say, like, before we step inside, well, we already did step inside, but the building that is the main entrance to PizzeRizzo, like you talked about the Muppet Studios before, where there's going to be Gonzo's and the Swedish Chef's place. In between was going to be New Zealand's place.
Oh,
It was
wow.
Yes, it was going to be a fish market, and if you pass by there,
Would they throw fish at you?
no. Like you would hear New Zealand practicing up above, kind of like when you're walking around Main Street. You can listen, you can hear people singing and
Piano
doing
lesson,
lessons.
all that kind of stuff, yeah.
So it was going to be like New Zealand's boomerang fish market, and they were going to have fish in the window and ice, and they would sing and they would talk to one another and things about I'm heart of herring, that kind of like horrible puns like that, and you'd see them spin around, that kind of thing, and you would pass by that building even when it was Pizza Planet, and it was labeled Philo's Fish Market. So they
nice.
changed it for what was going to be New Zealand's boomerang fish market became Philo's fish market for the longest time, and then when Pizza Planet and all that was redone, and they made this the main entrance to Rizzo's, they got rid of the fish market thing, and now it's just the main entrance to Rizzo's.
Oh, okay.
That's cool. Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah, there's a cool New Zealand reference in a minute we'll get to.
Oh, good.
He's funny.
Yeah, I like him.
That would have been cool if they did have some kind of fish that they could throw and it would come back. You know?
Boomer fish.
Oh, like a shooting gallery?
Yeah.
Where you just, instead of shooting a
even
gun,
better.
you throw fish. It'd be nice to have all this stuff, actually.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Think about it.
All right, so PizzeRizzo is, as we mentioned earlier, is located on Grand Avenue, but there are references to the original location that was opened in New York City by Rizzo's father. Okay, so,
Papa Rizzo.
Papa Rizzo.
She didn't even invite him down. That's just messed up.
That's a different restaurant. You're thinking of Mama Melrose. Yeah.
Same, but it's just the rat.
Yeah, and
thing.
everyone's leaving their family behind. I
Well, if
guess.
you want to know what happened to Papa Melrose,
Yeah. We'll
him
never
and
know.
Mama Rizzo.
Were they having an affair? Is that what you're saying?
Had some cute rat babies.
There was an affair happening?
Yeah,
I saw Ben with Michael Jackson song on it.
that's when they opened Mama Melrose.
No, Rizzo's dying.
Yeah.
Yes, my grand.
For Rizzo Melrose.
What?
Said for Rizzo.
Rizzo.
Melrose.
All right, now, across from where you order your pizza, you can see Papa Rizzo's original apron on display from 1916. You also see pictures of the Little League team City Rats. It was sponsored by the original PizzeRizzo. You'll find pennants, baseball bats, and what's cool is you'll find them also. All that stuff is going to be not only in human size, but there's little rat baseball bats and everything.
Law regulation, of course.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's funny. Said a bad boy, rat boy, get it.
Rap boy.
What you gonna do?
What you gonna do when they make
cook
some
for
pizza
you?
for you?
Oh, gonna make some tomato with the rice.
Mama Melrose.
That's where it's at.
Yes, yeah.
Because PizzeRizzo is from New York, there's going to be a lot, and this is a New York style pizza place. There's going to be a lot of references to New York.
That's supposed to be New York style pizza?
Yeah,
It
supposed
ain't
to
New
be.
York style.
No, it's Disney style, but
Disney New York style, like
Disney.
Disney's interpretation of New York style.
it's not
Disney
even that.
style.
It's just crappy Disney pizza. Like
It's like pizza bounding.
this is not a show about how good the pizza is at this restaurant. Let me just
Oh
clear that
no,
up just in
nah.
case.
Well, they got rats cooking it. I
We
mean,
do
what?
not endorse the pizza at PizzeRizzo.
No.
You can eat it.
No,
it's
it's
pizza.
edible.
It'll go out
Definitely edible.
just like it goes in.
Yeah.
That's about it.
All right, so if you look throughout the restaurants, again, you'll see a lot of tributes and references to New York and the New York roots of PizzeRizzo. Now, one of these examples is a large wall in the upstairs dining room. It's got a lot of different black and white photos, different New York City buildings and things like that. But if you look, there's a big sign that says 18th Street Station, downtown in Brooklyn. This street used to be located on the streets of America. That was where you would, if you remember, there was a place where it was like a faux subway.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
subway station.
Remember that?
Yeah.
This is the sign that was on that subway entrance.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
So it was on Streets of America.
So it's a mishmash too.
It's
All mishmashing.
well, you know, around
Mishmashing it out.
the time that PizzeRizzo was opening, Streets of America was going away to make room for Galaxy's Edge, and so they saved this sign as a prop.
Just
from
like Gonzo's went away to make way for Mama Melrose.
Melrose.
And
Slowly
now we
pushing
have
them
to
up its
explain
out.
air. Yeah, now they have to explain air ducts.
There's other street signs from Streets of America, including a I-95 interstate sign, Statue of Liberty Welcome Center sign, New York City license plates, all kinds of stuff. A lot of references to New York.
The Muppets did take Manhattan.
They did
They
take
did.
it. That's true. Yeah.
That happened.
They also went in space, so maybe we'll get they could have had a Pizza Planet /
Muppets in
Muppets
space.
Space.
Yeah.
Oh, at the Mission to Space Museum?
Pigs in space.
And
Epcot?
Dave Gold still works for him, and he does Gonzo, and that would have been a
There you
good
go.
tie-in.
There you go.
Yeah, that would have worked. Like you said, pigs in
Space pizza.
That's it.
Space pizza.
All of that.
Not any better.
I know, but your ingredients could have floated before, maybe they had a little thing, and then like
So
when
instead
they
of a
cooked it and
flat
sat
pizza
it down.
suckage, it's a round pizza suckage.
Yeah. But it's got to be good if it's in space.
I don't know. I mean,
Eat it with their
but-
tang.
yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if the food at Cosmic Rays tastes any better because
The entertainment's
Space-
great.
space.
yeah, the entertainment is good.
As long as it's not an MRE, because that doesn't taste good.
No.
Yeah.
All right, so also upstairs, next to the condiment area, you can look for this bulletin board. It's got a lot of different posters, postcards, flyers. It's a lot of cool jokes here. So there's a postcard for the grand opening of PizzeRizzo's Grand Avenue location that entitles the holder to one free slice of pizza. It's very generous. But if you read the fine print, you'll also notice that the offer is only good for next week. Next week only.
Very clever.
Yeah. Is Rizzo supposed to be like a cheapskate? Is it kind of like part of his character to be a cheapskate? I don't
He's a rat.
remember that.
Yeah, he's a rat. He's a schemer.
Yeah, he's in New York.
Okay.
I mean, what do they know? They're tourists. That kind of thing where you're trying to trick them into thinking that he's Mickey.
Yeah, that's
So
right.
that's yeah.
Yeah.
He's a New Yorker.
Hello, welcome to my park.
You doing?
There's one of my favorite parts in the pre-show.
Oh yeah, that
When he
is.
pops
that's,
out.
That's the best. That gets the biggest laugh, I think.
Because Sam's like, oh, he's here? Oh.
He comes out with the little ear. Plays it off good. He's like, what?
Yeah.
What?
Now, if you didn't know this, PizzeRizzo has also won several prestigious awards.
Oh,
They were first runner-up for the classiest banquet room, which was presented by the Banquet Hall Enthusiast.
okay.
Wait, you're making this up, or
No,
you said these are
there's an
like
award.
serious awards?
There's an
at this
award
event.
on the wall at PizzeRizzo for being the first runner-up for classiest banquet room. We'll get into the banquet room in a little while.
It's like
but-
second prize in a beauty contest.
Yes,
Got
exactly.
you. All right. I thought it was a story. All right.
They also won the award for most authentic New York accent, which was presented by the Motion Picture Dialect Coaches Guild of America.
You did as good. You do as good. Here's your award.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. They
Take the
told me.
cannoli.
Well, thank you.
Johnny
You know-
Salami.
Leave the gun.
I only won this award once.
Hey,
Once.
hey,
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 what you doing?
hey.
This guy.
This Italian over here is getting very uncomfortable. All y'all's overt racism.
Now there's a few Muppets that have left their flyers on this bulletin board. A few Muppets that have left flyers on the bulletin board to support their business. Fozzie's Funny Business has a flyer. He's available for weddings and funerals.
He puts the fun in funerals.
Yeah.
Cry at both.
Smooth Jazz Melodies with Ralph.
Nice.
They love some Ralph.
And also Gonzo's Royal Flush. We talked about him last time.
Yes, we did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's got a flyer that highlights several plumbing specials, including the Ceramic Commander, our best new used model.
Nice.
Wow.
That's awesome.
New used model.
New used model.
Let's give that one a go.
Definitely been tried out.
Try it out before.
It's good.
Warm every time you sit.
There's also a poster that you can hire a fish juggler.
Okay. Yeah. New Zealand.
Now, you've always seen the little signs where you can hire someone and you're supposed to pull off the little tab. That's got the phone number and stuff like that. So you can hire this fish juggler by dialing LW95263, which is LWZLAND, New Zealand.
Nice.
Yeah. So I don't know what you would need a fish juggler for, but if you need one, call
Birthday
Lou.
parties, whatever.
I would make him not
Bar
juggle no
mitzvahs.
goldfish, though. You got to juggle something cool.
And
No,
look,
mackerels and stuff.
if you call early, you can get the special, which is New Zealand and his cousin Lou Zoolander, who will model for you.
Oh, that's good. 2 for 1.
Yes, 2 for 1.
They do bar mitzvahs, brisses, that kind of stuff.
You know, you go from juggling, what'd you say, mackerel? Juggling
Mackerels.
sharks.
Oh, grouper.
Yeah, I
Those
want to
big
see a
guys.
challenge. Can he catch like the bowling pin with the fish?
Barracuda.
That'd be good.
Oh, Barracuda.
Yeah.
Catfish piranha? How about that? A piranha?
Juggle Lucy Lose.
Now, you know about the Zagat rating most restaurants have.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like Michelin rating, but
Right.
different.
But here we have the Zarat rating. Zarat.
The Zatarans rating?
Zarat.
Oh, Zarat.
Just-
I'm sorry.
That rat.
Use
Rat.
dirty Zarat.
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 Zarat. Tarat.
Zarat.
The categories that the restaurant is judged on are FDSC, food, decor, service, and cost. PizzeRizzo scores a 4 on food and decor, but only a 1 on service. So I guess people don't really appreciate the rats giving them service.
I think most people who eat there would probably reverse that ranking a little bit.
I don't know. I mean, it's self-service, so I mean, if you have
Yeah.
bad service, I guess you blame yourself.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is it self-service?
It's a counter service.
Yeah, you go get your food and you go back.
I mean,
gotcha.
it's a counter service restaurant.
I didn't know if it was like a buffet where you get it yourself.
No.
That'd be
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, it might not be too bad to have there's no pizza buffets in Disney, is there? If you think about it. I mean, there's
It's
pizza
like no
on the buffet.
Sicily's.
But there's no like CC's type style of dining in Disney anywhere.
Not to my
No,
knowledge.
I didn't think about that.
That's kind of, yeah.
All you can eat pizza on
Definitely
Disney
going to
property?
be any.
I did
after
that once. That was
COVID, but-
good.
You can stick it right in World Showcase while everybody's drinking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pizza on the buffet, but I don't know if a
Yeah.
buffet centered around pizza.
they need that.
You
That
think?
might be what would save PizzeRizzo if they had some.
You know
No,
what?
but-
That's not a bad idea.
I'll put gloves on the rats.
that would help too.
Yeah.
All right, so this is the Zarat review.
So this like bring the Disney rat restaurants to 2 now, like with the opening of Remy
That's
coming
Remy,
up.
That's
and
true. Yeah. No, wait a minute. Is that a restaurant or that's an attraction?
It's an
It's an
attraction, but aren't
attraction.
they opening a restaurant as well?
Something like that.
I thought I heard that they were. Maybe I'm mistaken.
They should.
My brain is not working. I haven't been to Disney in 2 years now. So I
Pizza
need to-
Remy?
Pizza Remy.
All right, so this is the review.
I like that, though.
This is the Zarat review that was left here. Don't be fooled by the hole-in-wall atmosphere and questionable kitchen staff at this Grand Avenue pizzeria. The excellent menu selections and Rizzo's Deluxe Supreme Banquet Hall make this family pizzeria, as the owner would say, a real classy joint.
Real classy joint. Real classy.
Now you gotta say joint.
Real
Joint.
joint.
Classy joint.
Doing
Yeah.
joint.
Now, the Deluxe Supreme Banquet Hall, that's a whole thing here. There's an actual section of the restaurant that is the Deluxe Supreme Banquet
This is where
Hall.
people get like married and have receptions and
Yeah,
stuff,
absolutely.
right? It's the fancy
Absolutely.
dancing place.
So there's a flyer for the Deluxe Supreme Banquet Hall on this bulletin board as well. And if you noticed, we put the Celebrate, and it's RAT in Celebrate, and interspecies weddings,
Oh,
retirement parties, and wakes.
Wakes. I like Wakes.
We can accommodate up to 150 guests or 875 rats.
Wow.
Features a dance floor and one state-of-the-art sound system.
Well, if you put them both in the party, especially if it's a retirement party, there's going to be a lot of rabies going on with 875 rats, and that will lead to a wake down the line.
Yeah, you have the bubonic plague.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Didn't I see you in 1602? That's right, I bit your mouth.
You see nothing. You see nothing.
That ain't nothing. This is a classy joint.
They close the night with a Pied Piper or something.
Right?
Nice.
Try to leap off a bridge.
Yep.
All right, so as I mentioned, there is actually a section of the restaurant that you can dine in, which is the banquet hall. Okay.
Okay.
So when you go to there, there's going to be a sign outside that tells you about the next big event that's coming to the banquet hall. Okay.
Okay.
So if you look at the sign outside of the restaurant, there's the top of the message says "Somebody got married," and that's actually a nod to the song from the finale of Muppets Take Manhattan, which is "Somebody's Getting Married."
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And the names of the people getting married are Gil and Lil, along with their family Will, Jill, Phil, and Bill, which is another nod to the film.
Yeah.
Okay. Those characters are part of the advertising agency that Kermit joins after losing his memory.
Mm-hmm.
So, the band is the DJ Electric Mayhem, playing the greatest wedding hits of all time.
Yeah. Do it.
Love it.
Now I don't know what this is. Maybe we can just brainstorm a little bit. But at the bottom, you always have BYOB. So it's BYOB and P. So is it being your own beer and pizza, or like what would that be? The B and P. BYO B and P. Beer and pizza? Bring your own bottle
like a
and
good
pizza?
guess to me. Like, what is the context?
That's at the
BYOB,
bottom of
bring
the
your
thing,
own
yeah.
bring your own bottle.
Okay.
Okay. So
Sure.
this says BYOB and P.
Bring your own booze.
Or bring your own party.
Maybe.
Yeah. Or bring your own penicillin.
Bring your own phone.
Now, this to me is like one of the typical things Disney would do, and the detail that you definitely will not notice unless you really, really pay attention. So you've got the billboard, you've got all the letters there with, the next event that's happening, but you can read where there was letters on there before, and the sign is faded, so you can tell what letters were there before. So you can see the wording from the previous event. Okay, so you got to look real close. But it actually, you can read it from the previous signage or the letters that were taken down. All right, so if you look close, there's a faded area, and you can read it says Pa Otter's Memorial Service, which of course is reference to the somewhat obscure Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas, which that aired in 1977.
I remember very well.
That. Classic.
Yeah.
Brothers.
Pa Otter was Emmett's father and had died a couple years prior to the start of the story. But he's brought up during the show. So there again, that was his, his wake was held here at the banquet hall.
Oh, wow. Paul was dead before they even the special.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying. So there's like a hidden reference inside a hidden reference on this bulletin board.
That's deep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Deep cut.
Deep.
Way deep.
Is Emmett Otter even on Disney Plus?
I don't know, right?
Yeah, I don't know if it is.
That's
yeah.
old school. That's like a one shot and you're done.
Yeah, I remember that. I rember a lot of the songs. It's a Christmas special.
It's a Christmas special.
Yeah.
I want to watch that now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
That's all I remember is Brothers. Oh, they ain't no hole in the washtub.
Ain't no hole in washtub. You can always use a friend. All right.
Yeah, go man.
Yes,
And there was River Bottom Nightmare Band. Something like
that's
that.
right.
And Nightmare. I remember Mess Mountain Barbecue. 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 All
Oh
right.
my God.
Go ahead, man.
Bringing it back.
Yeah. Wow.
Reminisce. Yeah.
I'm awakening brain cells that have
reminiscent
long
over
been
you.
dormant.
That's
Yes.
a cool detail, though. I never knew that.
Again, only Disney would put that much detail that 99% of the people are not even going to notice. They're going to walk past that sign and never look at the first joke, and definitely not going to notice the second joke.
I bet you 75% of the people who would even notice wouldn't even know what it meant.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, how
that's
many
what we're here
people-
for,
yes.
to educate.
That's right.
Right.
The people that listen to us.
All 10 of y'all.
Thank you.
Hey, there's a lot more.
That's right. Bring BYOP.
Yeah.
There you go.
Bring your own people.
There you go.
Don't tell those other 25 people.
You also want to look on the wall for the Pizza Eating Contest Hall of Fame plaque. All right, there's a few winners on here: Sweetums, Animal, Behemoth, Bread Monster, don't know who that is, Timmy Monster, and Carla, the Big Mean Mom. But the Muppet who won the most is Big Mean Carl.
Oh, so Big Mama Carl. That's got to be his mama.
Yeah, it's got to be, right?
Mama Carl.
Big Mean Carl is a shaggy monster who continues the tradition of Muppets characters that with ferocious appetites.
Oh yeah.
I remember him most in Muppet Treasure Island. He was a big part of that.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Makes
he was
sense.
a big part of that, Carl.
Yeah, but the acts, which range from bagpipe eaters to ventriloquists, were usually just a cover for Carl's real intentions to eat another character. Yeah, so there's the plaque. You can see all the.
There's a lot of
That is really cool.
there was a lot of characters that got eaten in that show. Yeah.
Yeah, people too, right?
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
I always there was always some monster. I never like some of the names. Like I'm sure I could, if I saw them, I'd know them immediately because of all the different monsters that ate people.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, so I mean, their names are on the plaque here: Big Mean Carl, Carla, the Big Mean Mom,
I'd have to
Timmy.
see them.
Yeah, I'd have to see them in person. But there's all
Gorgon
those little
Heap.
weird.
And some of them are probably going to be referenced to Muppets Tonight. Not Muppets Tonight. Was it Muppets Tonight? Was that the reboot of the Muppet Show that they did? Not the Office
Like
style
recently?
thing.
Oh, not that one.
Yeah, not that one. Like the one where they kind of did like a Muppet Show with a celebrity guest. And I'm not as familiar with that one as I am with the classic stuff. But
I'm just glad Animal won some.
Yeah,
Or, won
at least,
one.
Yeah, at least one. All right, so there's also
Cookie Monster couldn't enter. He wasn't eligible.
Yeah, he was too
Yes.
young at the time.
Right. He's from the wrong
He was over on
side.
Sesame
Yeah,
Street.
yeah, it's a
He
different
was on
Sesame
side of the
Street.
street.
You're not
Different
allowed
part of
to-
the family. Yeah.
Don't come over to Grand Avenue with all that
Yeah.
blue on, fool.
I think
You know what,
Snuffleupagus would have tore it up.
Oh, God, man.
Oh.
Snuffy?
And Big Birds. They work as a team.
My buddy would have been on Oscar. I think he could have.
Oscar just eat all the pizza crust that nobody wants.
Yeah,
It's just
Oscar-
gets thrown in the trash.
Oscar was
like-
kind of tiny.
He wouldn't care.
You
either.
don't know though. He was just in the garbage can. You don't know what extension of him in the garbage can where one stopped and the other one started. you know?
Okay.
I don't think he would have cared.
I don't think he would have cared either, but that's why he would have won. You know, he just sat there like, "Where you going?" And he just would have kept eating it.
Pizza.
Yeah, yeah.
You, also, you will find a lot of vinyl records posted on the walls throughout the restaurant, different Muppets, pizza references, etc. So you got the Irish Rodents, Jack White in the Electric Mayhem, El Pizza, the Longhorn Cheddar Cheeses, Rollin' Rat Superstar.
These are some obscure references.
Yeah.
Man.
They make some cool wrestling.
Now, Rollin'
names.
Rat Superstar, who has the Rat Rap extended version. That's his album. Now, but the best one is the Mice Girls.
Nice.
Of course, is
Mice
reference to
Girls.
Spice Girls.
Oh, the Mice Girl. I thought you
Yeah.
said Mice Girls.
Like Spice Girls.
Mice Girls.
Mice Girls, which is a reference to Spice Girls, which is a
Okay.
callback to a scene in Muppets from Space where Rizzo has a poster of the Mice Girls up in his wall in his room.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I like it.
Now, before you leave PizzeRizzo, be sure and check out the caricatures on the wall in the VIP section. There is a lot of artwork done in the classic, fairground style caricature with exaggerated features, but there are also some drawn in the style of famed artist Al Hirschfeld. Hirschfeld was known for his stylistic portrayals of famous celebrities that featured elegant curves and lines.
yeah.
I like
Was it
it.
like the huge nose and that kind of stuff?
No, not like where he kind of used lines that like
or fluid,
very fluid and wavy lines to really kind of. He really was very good at capturing the essence because it wasn't your typical, exaggerate the feature kind of thing. It was like having a person
Somebody
broken down,
laughing and like
and
a
broken
Bible.
down the lines. Yeah, and
Okay.
it was really cool the way he did that. I'm trying to think of an example that you would know him
like
from.
a Bob Hope, right?
This was unique
Yeah,
to
oh,
him.
huge.
That's
for
what
sure,
I'm
yes.
thinking. That's what I'm thinking. The one he's, I don't know. Is
This
that
was,
the same
so this
guy?
was unique to him?
Yes, yeah. You don't really see a whole lot of caricature artists mimic the style.
Really? Okay.
Yes,
That's interesting.
Hirschfeld was just kind of one of a kind.
I'm curious now.
Like if you go to the Brown Derby, you kind of see.
His stuff?
Yeah,
You're like that 30s
no,
style.
not really.
but-
I mean, I mean, it's a picture's worth 1,000 words, and
Right.
it sucks because we're.
Well, let's put
with
it up on
audio.
video.
We'll do
Yes.
it audio.
Okay, so
I get what you're saying though. He's just saying like there's different thicknesses and thinness of the ink lines, right? It's not all put together in one shape, just the way it's
Like okay, so say like okay, I'm gonna hold it up to the camera. Is this
Move over.
even catching this? Okay,
No,
so
there's too much light.
Okay.
so you can see this.
Oh,
So,
yeah, I've
so
seen that.
kind
Okay.
of curvature style.
I don't know. There's perfect.
Oh, you're showing it to the YouTube
keep
people?
it
at
away
home?
from the light.
All the YouTubers. There you
Oh,
go. Check
yeah,
it out.
okay.
So that's the Hirschfield style of caricatures.
Very
Okay.
nice. Very nice.
That is nice.
So you don't see that at Brown Derby, but you kind of see more
That
of the-
influence.
Yes.
That's interesting. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh yeah. He's
How-
a very, very accomplished artist. I
Hirschfield.
mean,
Gotcha.
And that is the story of PizzeRizzo.
that's
And
the whole
Mama,
thing.
That's everything.
We did it all.
There's a lot.
Oh,
Very
wow.
cool stuff. But again, I mean, if you like the Muppets, if you like all those little inside jokes, that is definitely a place you want to check out in Hollywood Studios. Again, even if you don't get to eat there, even if you don't like the pizza, go check it out. Find
And
all the
so
little fun jokes.
I feel like I've been there. I feel like I don't need to go there
You
now.
go there now.
You don't want to eat the pizza?
Well, no, I don't want to go for the pizza. I've already know all the inside jokes now, so what's the point?
Yeah.
Maybe you can get food from somewhere else and bring it into Pizza
Oh,
Rizzo,
maybe-
and then
maybe.
you
While
can get all the cool
watching
stuff.
In and Out of Jug Bag Christmas.
There you go.
Well,
go.
they're not showing that. I
I'm saying you bring your own copies. Like,
Yeah, put it on your phone.
Put it on the
You can go
phone.
in eating prawns or something, and
Oh, that's what we need, a shrimp restaurant, a seafood restaurant run
Oh.
by Pepe.
like a Bubba Gump kind
What's
of.
up, they?
by Pepe.
Pepe Gump.
Would that be really
That would
kind of
be
if a shrimp sold shrimp
Yeah.
for you to eat?
Wow.
That would be messed up.
I think Miss Piggy having like
Shrimp
a
aside.
Like a pulled
Like a
pork sandwich.
charcuterie.
like a bacon, or Kashan,
Or
the
a
restaurant.
yeah,
that runs.
exactly.
Miss Piggy's got a Hawaiian luau.
She has a pookie. Oh yeah, she does.
Oh, that would
man.
not be good.
All right. Well, good job, Lee.
Yeah,
And
there you go.
I'm sure you had no help from anybody on this
No,
one.
not really.
No. Definitely not anybody with a name that starts with the letter K.
No, not at all.
Say what?
You're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome. No, but thank you, Kirk, for putting some of this together. We appreciate that.
Just some of
Kirk's
it.
always good with the details that you miss.
He would have joined us tonight, but he couldn't make it tonight. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yes, I hope everything is going well.
Yeah,
Hopefully he'll
Kirk, hope
join
you're
us
good.
another time for sure for the next installment of Did You Notice How This Studios? What do you think you're going to do next?
So next we're going to go down Commissary Lane.
Commissar.
Can we go to Penny Lane
We're
instead?
gonna go to Kama Sutra Lane.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Put your leg over your toe. All right.
Is that Galaxy's Edge?
Before Galaxy's Edge, we'll go
Oh.
into
That's BGE.
before Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah.
You don't want to go full Galaxy's Edge.
That's right.
Never go full.
No,
like that.
never
But
go
we're gonna
full
do
edge.
That's the tip of Galaxy's Edge.
we can do Sci-Fi Diner, ABC Commissary, the theater,
The former Rider Stop?
former Writer's Stop. Rest in peace.
We can reminisce on Rider Stop. I
Yeah,
used to love
rest in
that joint.
peace.
I tell you, man, that's really when you think about studios. I mean, that's another reason why I never really caught PizzeRizzo was because you would go there early for Rise of the Resistance in recent years, and then you would leave, go do something else after you've done Rise of the Resistance, and then you maybe come back later on because it's really still to me it's a half day park. I mean, I don't
see
know
that.
that. I mean,
it used to be longer, but yeah, it's
I mean,
not.
you could do
In
a
and
whole
out.
day.
Not
There's
anymore,
enough to
yeah.
do, but if you are maybe it's your first time or
sure. Oh yeah,
Something
if
like
it's your
that,
first
but-
time, yeah, definitely. But I mean, if you've been there a few times, I mean.
I think though PizzeRizzo, if they had the musical guest Lizzo come out there,
I'm
and do some-
100% that rat.
I'm looking at y'all like y'all from Mars. Like
Oh.
what's a Lizzo?
Lizzo is that's a current reference. We've actually done a current pop
Oh,
culture
see,
reference.
Yeah.
that's why I don't know this.
No.
Okay.
You can tell who has
Yeah, I
young
need some
kids.
teenagers.
Yes.
No.
You need some 18-year-olds. And,
Yeah, she's a
I'm good. I can wait.
she's a full
from
figure
Houston.
lady. Yes. Oh, okay.
Oh, she's from Houston.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
she's
Pizza Lizzo.
yeah,
Lizzo.
Pizza Lizzo. That's
yeah.
gonna be the
PizzeRizzo having a song done by Lizzo. Bam, bringing it back on
There you go.
Hollywood Studios.
bringing back the celebrities.
Just
Hollywood
Yeah.
Studios.
just her name doesn't make me want to hear anything.
You've seen her before. Remember
You know
that
who
was
she
the
is,
thing
man.
when there was the big lady and she went to like a NBA game and she was dressed a
Hanging
little
out.
provocative.
the one that they were doing the TikToks dances.
no, that's a different.
I thought you
big
pulled
girl.
it up.
Oh, her? I just
Yeah,
pulled up.
that's right.
I just pulled up a picture of Lizzo.
Yeah.
Okay.
like that.
Well,
Okay.
No, I mean that. Yeah.
The Hirschfield was more impressive.
I
Wasn't
was
it?
going. I was going for the ride.
She's a rapper.
Oh yeah, like a rapper slash R&B singer.
Rapper
yeah.
Lizzo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lizzo for Rizzo. There you go.
Pizza Lizzo.
Yeah,
Pizza Rizzo. Okay,
and
cool.
your Hizzo.
Well, cool.
H to the
Commissary
Izzo.
Lane, man. Definitely excited for it because I know ABC Commissary is one of the places I know I like to stop and eat.
Yeah.
Yeah, for some reason I end up eating there, and it's like, well, we're here.
This is true.
Good enough for me.
Let's have a snack.
Well, look,
We're in the area.
I
I'm
got less
hungry.
space to sit down, so let's go sit down.
It's
Take
like
a dish.
ABC Commissary. It's food.
It's food. That's right. They got a bathroom.
Is is Hollywood Studios the worst place for food?
I think it's different.
Probably
It's weird,
Magic
though.
Kingdom would,
No, it's
I
weird
guess.
because you've got Hollywood Brown Derby, which is good.
Great. I love Hollywood Brenda.
50s, I like 50s prime time. I mean, it's good.
I've
for
got no
what it
frame of
is.
reference. I've never eaten there. No
not bad.
desire.
Sci-fi food is average, but it's a cool atmosphere.
Yes.
Yeah,
You know, so you've got like 3 pretty solid.
I like Hollywood
Vine
Vine's
is
buffet. I like their buffet food.
Hollywood
It's not
Vine is
bad.
fine.
Okay, you know what? That's going to be our next show. Who has the better dining?
Quest for the best.
Magic
Yeah.
Kingdom or Hollywood Studios?
Would you do
'cause
counter service and table service separate, or would you do it all just the whole dining thing?
The whole dining thing together.
I mean,
because I think
Epcot's
if you
gonna
go
win.
table service,
Epcot's gonna win.
no. I'm talking about just Hollywood Studios and Magic Kingdom.
Oh, okay.
Everything else
between
is
those two,
disqualified.
yeah.
But if
Okay.
you haven't eaten there, what are you going to just look at the meat and say, does that sound good to you? That kind of thing?
Oh, we've eaten at most of this.
I don't know if I've eaten at the sci-fi place.
You're sitting in cars at the sci-fi.
You're missing out. You're missing
You're
out.
watching movies.
Have you had a hamburger on Disney property?
Of course.
There you go.
You've eaten at the.
Oh,
right.
okay. Well,
Look, you can, you can go sit in Danny's car and then like watch like some black and white movies
Can
on the
we?
screen, and it'll be the exact same experience.
Yeah.
all right.
Roller skating waitresses.
Well, that sounds like fun.
Doesn't it?
They can't beat
There's
that.
no roller skating waitresses in there.
There can be. Yeah.
Oh, they
Oh, they
can
can be.
They have the option.
Oh, we're going to plus it.
Maybe we can turn into Jackrabbit Slim.
That would be great.
Rabbit Slim.
$5 shakes.
Yeah. Oh man.
They're gonna be
$5
$10 shakes.
I was going to say at Disney $5 shakes is a bargain.
They're gonna be this big. They're gonna be this big.
Will be $19.95
Yeah.
for these shakes.
The
$5 shakes. Uh-oh.
You see? Can you picture Bob Chapek? $5 for the shake? What is this? A soup kitchen?
What are you talking about? It's a pandemic. We got to make this money back up.
15.
No, Danny, it's a coupon day.
Oh, yeah. I'm trying to
Coupon
take
day.
money out of my pillowcases.
All right, well, leave with thanks, man. Appreciate it.
That was fun.
Looking
Yes.
forward to the next Did You Notice? Because I like
You
learning all
Notice?
these little facts and details when we're going to visit the parks. And we're be curious to know if any of the listeners have seen any of this stuff or there's other things that we might have missed. And you could definitely get in touch with us to share your opinions and your thoughts and other things that we might not have discussed that you have found. And we're about to tell you how to get in touch with us in just a little bit. Well, guys, we hope you enjoyed that riveting journey through Hollywood Studios.
Oh, so riveting.
If you want to learn more about us, magicourway.com is the way to go. There you'll find our social media links, past episodes, and more. And if you want to share your experiences in the parks, you can do so through the following ways. Shoot us an email at show@magicourway.com, or you can call or send us a text message. Yes, I did say text at 1-815-MOWEEKEND. That is 1-815
Mo Weekend.
669-4226. And of course, we have a couple of guys do things outside of the podcast. First of all, we got Eli does things with comics.
Hey, Rob Liefeld here. Deadpool, Cable, X-Force, Domino, Marvel Comics, Image Comics, all of it. You guys, what is up? Eli Ivory. What a great name. Eli Ivory, comic guru. I'm here to talk about you.
Hey.
I am here to say, check out ivorycomics.com. That's right, you. Check out ivorycomics.com. ivorycomics.com. If you're not doing that, you're missing out. You're missing out. The Savages comic cannot be beat, cannot be surpassed. You need to check it out, experience it for yourself, and you know the story. It's all about the glory. Congrats to you and all the magic that you're making with your Ivory Comics. Eli Ivory, comic book guru. Check out ivorycomics.com, comic book guru. Eli Ivory, the whole package. Deadpool said to. Do it. ivorycomics.com right now. Liefeld out.
Yeah, you know what the man said? So anytime you go to the Ivory Comics website, you'll also get a link to this podcast so you'll never miss an episode. If you want to find me on Facebook, you can find me there, Eli H. Ivory. I always say, as long as you're a real person, hey, how you doing? You're welcome. But if you're a bot, just stay where you're at in binary land. Ain't got time for that.
Ones and zeros.
Ones and zeros. Pick one, but don't pick the name. No, can't help you there. Can't do that for you. I'm not Neo.
Pick a lane, yeah.
Pick a lane. That's it. You can find the Project Geisha Facebook page right there. So facebook.com/Project Geisha. Instagram. I'm out there posting up hearts and likes and sharing stuff. So as always, you can find me there at EIR504. And of course, on Twitter, I can be found at Hancock10166. So if you appreciate the madness, then you're just bringing me the gladness. Thank you very much.
And now that you're retired, all those books are worth more.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I've been retired for a couple of years now. There you go.
Aw.
Yeah, retire me some more. You could you buy a book for like $4,000 and outside it, get everybody else inside it and retire. Be on the board, retiring.
I thought you were retired.
Retired.
No, he's just tired.
He's tired.
He's
yeah.
tired.
He's just regular tired.
I want some pizza.
It is late. It is late.
I want some
late.
PizzeRizzo.
And if you want to book a vacation to rest your tired, weary head, so you have a hotel room and tickets and reservations to PizzeRizzo. Oh, wait, no, they don't do that. But that's okay. You can buy pizza there still. You can do it with Lee. Lee, tell him how to book something with you.
Just give me a call at 832-431-1621. That's 832-H to the Rizzo. H to the Rizzo, V to the Izzy.
Hey.
Is it?
Hoover.
You can email me at lee@magicourway.com. Facebook, you can find me at facebook.com/Lastovica Travel. That's LASTOVICA Travel. On Instagram, you can find me at You Got a Friend in Lee Travel. If you do any of that, we'll get you hooked up and booked up with
Rizzovica.
Nice.
And you just got, what, your Universal certificate or something like that?
Yeah,
Is that
well,
what it is? Tell
I've just
what-
re-upped,
Oh, you
just
re-upped?
Yeah, redid my
Oh.
retraining, caught up on all the newest and latest, all the kind of stuff that I need to know.
You're doing like a second tour?
Yeah.
So what did
Okay.
What did you learn? Did you learn anything new?
Tour duty.
You know what I
That's
learned? I
right.
didn't know this, that you can send your packages to the hotel just like you can at Disney. Did not know that.
Oh, Universal. Oh,
It's a cool little
how very
perk.
Disney of them.
Also found out that they not only allow but encourage pool hopping at Universal. You're not supposed to go to the other pools when you're at Disney. If you're at All Stars, you're supposed to stay at the All Star pool. You're not supposed to go over to Beach Club.
Because they only have 3.
That's right. So, but yeah, so no problem. Just go to any of the pools you want to while you're there. So
Just pee in all of them.
and I'm actually going to be in Universal in May to experience all that stuff for
All right,
myself.
so you,
Oh,
you-
wow,
you-
okay.
You have to ride the mummy for me.
Oh well, that's what she said.
Ride the Bible.
I knew Kevin had some weird kinks, but I didn't know.
Ride Mama
Just,
Melrose too.
No,
While we at
he
it.
means the ride.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
And bring a cat with you, too, because
Right.
that way you're safe. Anubis doesn't like cats, apparently. Yeah,
Don't they suck on
Get the
your
cat,
breath?
get the cat.
they're
What?
scared of that. But no, the mummy is one of my favorite coasters over at Universal Parks.
Oh,
All right.
I've been to Universal in a long time. It's been like at least 7-8 years since I've been to Universal.
Damn.
We should do a Universal
It's a
trip, but I've been
long
itching to
time.
ride Hagrid, so.
Yeah.
I remember Terminator 2, the Terminator 2 ride. That was the last time I went to Universal.
Oh, there you go.
That's wild,
I don't think that's there anymore.
In 3D. Oh, that was good, too. Oh, my God.
I think they were getting rid of it.
Well, they've moved on Terminator franchise since then, but it was a good time. All right, well, cool.
Yeah, congratulations on the certificate. Maybe we'll do a
That's
Universal
awesome.
show one day.
Yeah, thanks for the
Gotta talk
invite.
about that. Absolutely.
We get a bag or something?
Hope your plane crashes.
You got a T-shirt? Oh, you got a T-shirt.
Dude, stupid.
Yeah.
You got a Magical Moments T-shirt? You do that? Show it to the video home audience? People
Is
playing
that
the home
with
game?
is that with the tool and the Kyle's fake?
Yeah, there you go. Boom.
Oh. Well, that's better.
Yeah, where's the other one?
Yeah, that's better than the world exploding.
Yeah, where's the tool with the?
I don't know. I didn't make the shirt. I just
Well, you know what we talking about?
Magical Moments Vacation.
Magic Ball Vacations.
Yeah, I
100%
didn't
graphic
even
artist.
realize that's what he was wearing. Look at him. He's slick. He's like, look at me. I'm going to pimp my shirt.
I'm gonna watch.
yeah, that was
yeah.
the plan, and then you can't see it.
Well, we
So-
need a Las Vegas travel T-shirt. Is what we need.
Go ahead, raise that up.
Yeah, now you can
There
see
you go.
it.
Now you can see it.
There
Oh,
it
yeah.
is.
Should have done
Should've
Should've just done the whole show like that.
That's exactly what it is. And look, your beard is still in the picture.
Yeah.
Your little beard pigtail.
Hey, your left beard.
BS.
Your left big pigtail can dot
That's
the eye.
okay.
There you go.
That's all right. You from Asgard. That's all good.
Well, look, guys, if you want to support all of this, man, there's so many ways to do so, and you can find them all on our website, magicourway.com. Any way in which you can support the show is deeply appreciated. Also, we want to take a second. Thank you for being a loyal listener, and we always love hearing from our listeners. All opinions are always welcome in the Magic Our Way podcast, so make sure that you get in touch with us today, whether you leave a comment on our YouTube videos or shoot us an email or send us a text message or join our Facebook group and chime in there with all that fun. So, Mohicans, ladies and gentlemen, we say Kwaharini. My name is Kevin.
And I'm Danny.
Magic out.
I have every intention of eating those bananas for breakfast, but I still somehow end up with tacos.
Pizza.
With gloves on.
Mohicans! Hey, this is Jane from MadHatterRadio.net. If you love Disney Park audio like my family and I do, please listen to MadHatterRadio.net for park audio music 24 hours a day.